Yo, what's going on, guys? It is me, Quicken, and welcome back to a brand new episode of the Bayern Munich career mode. We are back with a brand new episode, and we're back with the face cam. I'm sorry I couldn't have it in the previous episodes. It's because for some reason my OBS recording system was not allowing me to have some good quality on the face cam. It made it very choppy afterwards, and I just honestly did not like the way it looked. But now I got it on my Elgato gaming system, and hopefully now you guys can see me on the top right corner in some good quality in high definition. But boys, if you guys missed the previous episode, you guys might have missed that we played our first league game in the Bundesliga, and we also played the Super Cup final, a German Super Cup final versus Dortmund, which we lost in a very bad fashion. We lost 5-2, which was horrible. We tried out the 4-4-2 formation. It did not work out with Lewandowski and Werner up top, but we came back in the league. We won 2-0 against Hertha, and we bounced back, and now we got our first 3 points of the league season. So in the previous episode, you guys told me in the comment section down below, and this is very important, if you guys have any suggestions, any critique, anything to help me out in this career mode, go ahead and leave a comment down below, because I do read all the comments and I do listen to you guys. So you guys told me that I should just offer new contracts to the players that may have release clauses, and I already did it off camera. Those players were Lucas Hernandez, the other one being Alphonso Davies. ARP also had a release clause, so I went in and I offered new contracts to these players because I was getting tired of teams triggering the release clause and trying to go after my players. So I went ahead and I did that off camera, so now none of our players have release clauses. And if you guys haven't already, make sure to slap a like on the video. It helps out the video get out there in the searches so that more people can find my videos. And now moving on, we did put this young goalkeeper that's in our team on the loan list, Ron Thorben Hoffman. He's 63 rated, 20 years of age, and he's not going to get any playing time. So we got an offer from Legia Warsaw for 1 year. We're going to accept it because we already got Neuer, we got Nobel, and Ulrich. We're trying to get rid of him, but it looks like we're not going to get any more offers from him. So we're going to accept this, and we're going to let him go over to, I think that's a Polish team. And now we got an important game coming up versus Schalke, and it's going to be away. It's going to be a pretty tough match, but we're going to see how we do versus Schalke. Before we get into the game versus Schalke, I wanted to show you guys the starting lineup. So we got Manuel Neuer in goal. In the defensive line, it's a little change. We got Hernandez playing as left back because one of you told me, and here's a comment, that Hernandez is a professional left back, and I know that, but because he has so much pace and he's good defensively, I like playing him in the center back position, but we're going to try him out here in the left back position. Jonathan Tah making his debut for Bayern Munich, and you guys know we got him from Bayern Leverkusen because Boateng left over to Roma. Silla is his partner in crime. Kimmich is right back in the midfield. It's a little different. We got Tolisso instead of Goretzka, which honestly I don't mind because Tolisso is really good defensively. We got Gnabry coming back into the starting 11. He was replaced last week by Coman, so now he's coming back. We got Sane as left wing, Coutinho and Lewandowski up top. And I have to admit, this stadium looks really damn beautiful. But since we're waiting for the teams to go on the pitch, we're gonna go ahead and look at some comments here. So we have a comment from Mebatha. I don't know how to say your name, I'm sorry if I mispronounce it, but he says, I understand that you love Werner, but you have no choice but to bench him. The 4-4-2 just won't work. You need Coutinho. They're behind Leva in the 4-2-3-1. If you want, you can change the formation when you need a goal in the second half and partner up Werner and Lewandowski, and also put Tolisso with Thiago and behind Coutinho, which is what we did. So thank you for your comment, and we actually did do that for this game. We put Thiago right next to Tolisso, and we put Coutinho as the cam. So thank you so much for your comment. So now we're going to take a look at Schalke's starting 11. They got Sane, Nastasic, a nice defensive line there. I don't know the midfielders. They got Nwad. Up top in the midfield, they got Reese, and then they got Kutuku as a striker. I'm sorry I messed that up, but the only players I really know are on the bench. I know Beckstaller. I know they got this one guy that did pretty good in the Champions League last season. I forgot his name. I think it's Bentaleb. So pretty good game here, and we already know which is our starting 11. So here we go. Bayern Munich versus Schalke, second league game in the Bundesliga, and it's away versus Schalke. Neuer coming up against his former team. And there's a long ball. Kimmich should be able to get that, and yes, he does. That's going to be Thiago. Nice ball over. And look at Lewandowski. He's all by himself in that striking position, but I don't mind that. Sane on the ball. Coutinho. I see a run there. Who is that? Lewandowski is the one that gets it. We're going to go for a nice little finesse shot. Ooh, and it goes in. What a freaking finesse from like 25 yards out. And Lewandowski makes it 1-0 in the 12th minute. I was trying to pass that to, I think that's Thiago who made the run up. And then Lewandowski's just like, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and snipe this in the top right corner. Top checkers. And man, look at that play, man. What a angle there. And yes, 1-0, we're ahead. If Lewandowski keeps playing like that, we're going to have no choice but to have him as our star striker. Werner, you got to take some notes, buddy. Long ball. Look at Sulla. And something I am scared is that if we play Ta and Silla as our two center backs, I feel like we're going to lose a lot of pace there. We're lucky that Schalke isn't really going for runs behind because they would be killing us right now. But that's Gnabry. I'll leave it off there. Leva, come on. You got to go for that shot a little quicker. Leroy Sané. Tolisso trying to get on it. And it just rebounded off like 5 players. But we have the ball once again. Tolisso. Ball roll. Coutinho. Dragging the defenders. Now it's Gnabry. Oh, he tried passing it off. I see a run there from Kimmich. We're going to try to cross it in, and that's a good play. Can we put it in? And that's a cheesy goal, but it's 2-0. And I wish we would have made it with that first shot that we put in, but it hit off the post. And Coutinho with his first official goal for Bayern Munich, and it comes versus Schalke. My, oh my, what a play. Kimmich coming in. And man, I wanted that goal to go in. It would have looked so beautiful, but we get the rebound. 2-0 versus Schalke, and we're on legendary, boys. We're not playing on world class. We're playing on legendary, and we're playing really well. Sané, let's kill him with the pace now, Sané. You want your goal, don't you? But we're gonna leave it off over to Coutinho, and now it's Gnabry, and oh lord, what a save! Lewandowski with the pass in, and that is Gnabry. 3-0. And this is getting a little too easy. I didn't think we were gonna be able to score, but we persevered. Lewandowski with 1 goal and an assist in this game so far. Nice little ball roll, and Gnabry just going in with that left foot. Oof. They go for a long ball. Header and straight to Neuer. A little too easy for him, man. This is a world-class keeper you're facing. Tolisso. I'm going to go with the fake shot with Coutinho. I see Leva making a run. And he puts the body in. And that is 4-0. And boys, we did make a change. About like 3 minutes ago, we put in David Alaba to play as left back. We took out Jonathan Tah. And we put Lucas Hernandez to play as a center back next to Nicolas Sulla. And I want to keep the clean sheet. Oh, that's a beautiful long ball. And Neuer, you're going to have to focus right now. There's a cross in. And is that out for a corner or is that a goal kick? Oh, it's a corner kick. We have to be careful here, boys. Tolisso unable to beat Bentaleb in the air. And off a corner kick, they score the first goal against us in the 70th minute. Ah, man, that is not good. I wanted to keep the clean sheet, but it looks like it's not happening today. Just look at how Tolisso gets beat in the air. That's one of his weaknesses. Even though he's good defensively, he's not the tallest. So in the air, he gets beaten. And Bentaleb just off the volley. Beautiful strike. And so with that, we make our final 2 changes of the game. Lewandowski and Tolisso coming out of the game. We're going to put in Goretzka and Timo Werner to end off this game, which we will win, but I just want to bring in some fresh players and see if we can get a 5th goal. Traditional counterattack right here. Coutinho. Sané. Oh, man, if he was right-footed, bro. Coutinho drags it, and that is a weak shot right there. But another 3 points added to our tally in the league. We're able to beat Schalke 4-1. Great game from Leva. Coutinho had a great game as well. And Leroy Sané, even though he didn't score, I feel like he was a man of the match because I just feel like he was doing so well on the wing. And he was just all around defending. He was attacking, putting in plays. So I think man of the match goes to Leroy Sané. And yes, boys, after the game, we have the post-match interview. And let me know in the comment section down below, would you guys like to see this for only important games once in a while, or would you like to see this every time? Just let me know in the comment section down below and help me out with that. But they're asking me what I thought about the debut of Jonathan Tah, and honestly, I love the way he played. He reminded me a lot of Jerome Boateng. He's big, he's quick, and he's good defensively. And I feel like if we would have kept him in the game for that corner kick, he would have been able to take Toliso's spot and just win that header. But, you know, what are you going to do? You can't foresee these things. So I'm going to say that it's clear why we brought him in and bring up his morale. And now we're going to move on. They're going to ask me about Robert Lewandowski scoring 2 goals. And they're saying he was a hero for today, which, like I said, I think it was Sane. I feel like he played really well, and I love the way he plays. But, you know, we're going to give it to Lewandowski for this one. So I'm going to say an impressive performance from Lewandowski, which it was. Great job from him. And I'm just happy to see how he and Werner compete. Now they're going to ask me, by scoring 4 goals you demonstrated today, you have... do you have any advice for the opponent? So now we're going to give advice for the opponent, and this is going to affect our morale as well. And I'm going to say keep trying. That's all I'm going to say, because Schalke, they honestly demonstrated that they're not on our level, and they have to keep working on moving on forward. And they have a lot of players I just didn't know, so maybe they can sign some star players and get some more players in that would help out their team. And after that great game from Leva, he's just in the news. Everyone is talking about Robert Lewandowski after that 4-1 win. Watch out, Werner. It looks like you coming into the team has sparked something into Robert Lewandowski. In the previous game before this one, he missed a penalty, so I think he wanted to come back. He's like, you know, this is my second game playing, second game in the league. I want to get my second goal, and he was able to do that. So Werner, you're gonna play the next game. I want to see what you can do. And yes, guys, we have a transfer offer for Sven Ulrich. Honestly, I don't really care if we only have 2 goalkeepers, Neuer and Nubel. I honestly don't care. I'm gonna accept this. Accept offer. Get out of here, Ulrich. I don't want you in our team. And Hoffman has been loaned out to Legia Warsaw, so now we only have 3 keepers. If we get rid of Ulrich, we're only gonna have 2 keepers, which I don't mind, because honestly, I never used the 3rd goalkeeper in any of my career modes. And if you're wondering how the Bundesliga table is looking, this is how it's looking. So we have Red Bull Leipzig in 1st place. They lost Werner, they lost Poulsen, and somehow they got 3 wins out of 3 games, and they're putting up pretty similar numbers to us. They have a goal favor of 7, goals against 2. We have goals in favor of 6 and only 1 against, and we have 6 points. We're in 2nd place. You got Köln in 3rd. I think they came up from the 2nd division. Bayer Leverkusen in 4th. Düsseldorf in 5th. Where is Dortmund, bro? They're in 15th place. They only have 1 point. How's that even possible? So they destroy us in the German Super Cup, but they only have 1 point in the league, which is crazy. And then you got Frankfurt as well, not doing too well. Wolfsburg in 11th, Schalke in 9th. So the league table is looking kind of weird right now. And before we get into the game versus Mainz, we actually have some news here. So it looks like Sven Ulrich was sold, so that means 9 million is coming into the bank, and this is the final day of the transfer window. And it looks like we have 19 million in the bank. No, 33 million with 150k. And honestly, I don't want to sign anyone else. I don't want to get rid of anyone. I feel like our team is good right now. It's pretty damn full, and I want to have money just in case we want to sign someone in the winter. So we're coming home against Mainz, and Werner's gonna start. I actually made a lot of changes to this starting 11. So far you see Goretzka's in there, you got Coleman, you got Werner, and you got Sane staying in there. So player to watch is obviously my man Timo Werner. In the last 3 games, he has 3 goals. So he's coming here starting off against Mainz. So before we get into the game, let's take a look at the starting 11. And yes, there are a lot of rotations in today's game. We got Nubel playing and starting off as our our goalkeeper getting into that Bundesliga debut for Bayern Munich. We got David Alaba and Pavard on the fullback position. So Pavard starting off in that right back position. I want to gain that confidence with him one more time and give him another opportunity. So he's coming in as right back. We got Jonathan Tah and Silla as the center backs. They did pretty well against Schalke, so they're coming in once again. So Lucas Hernandez has a break in this game. Leon Goretzka coming in for Tolisso. Thiago stays there next to him. Muller coming in for Coutinho. I want to have Muller, and I want him to have a lot of play time. So Muller coming in as Cam, Sané on the left, Coman on the right, Werner up top. Let's do this. Here we go, boys. Can we get another 3 points? And can this rotated team do as well as our starting 11? Long ball. Oh, great job, Goretzka. There we go. Leroy Sané. Yes, Alaba's in now. Alaba's in. Easy. Sané, I want you to get your goal. Oh, that was a really, really weak strike. Leroy Sané on the ball. We moved him out to the right wing because I feel like he gets really limited with that 3-star weak foot that he has. Now it's Kingsley Coman. Just go for the shots. Ah, it goes wide. Pavard. Cross. Jonathan Tah. That's why we got here, because you got that height. Is that onside? It is. Alaba puts in the tackle, and that's a corner kick before halftime. What is happening right now? Timo Werner not getting a lot of chances in this first half, and there's the cross and the header, and they're able to win it, but it looks like we're going to the second half leveled up 0-0. Oh man, Mainz is playing good right now. He's gonna go for a cross. He does. Coman helping out in defense. That's what I like to see. Jonathan Tah out with Alaba. I see a run there from Werner. Kill him with the pace. Kill him. Kill him. Gonna do a little fakey. Ooh, that did not work out. That did not work out. But now it's Werner on the ball. We're gonna leave it off for Kingsley. Cool, no, it's Alaba. Oh, David Alaba scoring his first goal of the season in the 53rd minute. And Timo Werner does not get a goal yet, but he persevered here. He kept the ball. Nice little ball roll. Leaves it off for Alaba, and he gets an assist. Alaba with the goal. Yes, let's go, boys. So Silla gives up a free kick here. There's a shot, and he just gets a deflection. They put it back in, and straight to Nubel. That could have been very dangerous. Oh, I see the run. Muller, go for the finesse. Whew, what a save. Good play there. Good play. And we are trying to get that second goal, but we also want to keep the clean sheet. So Thiago, he played the previous game. He's going to come out. Don't want him to get too tired. Toliso's going to come in that defensive mid role, and Goretzka's going to have a little more freedom to go up. So here comes a corner kick. Sané on the ball. The header, unable to get on target. Goretzka able to win it in the air, though. Now it's Niklas Silla. Goretzka. Thomas Müller. Oh, nice little fakey. Werner's in. And it goes in! Yes! Timo Werner able to get on the score sheet in the 70th minute. Let's go. The fake shot did the whole difference. A great job here from Goretzka. The fake shot takes out the defender, and then that is just bad goalkeeping. That is really, really bad goalkeeping, boys. The near post, straight to the goalkeeper, and Timo Werner, first goal in the Bundesliga, and that is technically 4 goals in 4 matches. Very impressive, Timo. Leroy Sané cutting in. Get him into a nice central position, and instead of going with the left foot, why do you shoot with the right? Uh-oh. Ooh, that was a nice wall. That was a nice wall. They're in. They are in. Alaba. Ooh, whoa. What was that? It's not over, though. We need to concentrate. We need to concentrate. What is happening here? What is happening here? Yes, Alaba, control it. Yes, yes. Wow, we could have conceded there. We could have easily conceded. And look at Mainz. They are not giving up right now. They are not giving up. They're in. The cross. What a miss. What a miss. That was almost going in. And yes, we're going to do some time wasting here. We're going to take out Sane, put in Davies. He's only going to play for like a couple minutes though. But man, that could have been the end of our clean sheet. We get another win in the bag. Timo Werner going on the score sheet. And man, this was a really good game. Really tight. Mainz played really, really well. But man, really good game from Werner. Muller as well, really impressed. And Goretzka getting an assist. So it looks like our changes did work out. Now we're back on the main menu screen and we only have 10 hours left in the transfer deadline day. We're going to take a look at the latest deal. So it looks like Christensen going over to Wolfsburg. He's leaving Chelsea for 30.3 million. That is crazy. If you look at the top deals, Insigne was the top deal of the summer, going to Real Madrid for over 106 million. You got Eriksen going to Real Madrid as well from Tottenham for 89 million. And we have the third spot there with Sonic coming over from Manchester City for 85 million. So this is where we're going to end today's episode. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to slap a like on the video, show your support. If you have any criticism, anything to make this career mode a little bit better, make sure to leave your feedback in the comment section down below. And in the next episode, we're going to take a look at the ending of the transfer window and we're going to continue on in the league season. So I'm Quinkin. You guys take care. I'll see you guys next time.